Goddess energy, open yourself to receive. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to share with you guys about feminine energy and this concept of receiving. Don't overwork yourself. We're living in a crazy world. We're living in a matrix. As you awaken, you start to see life more clearly when you start to learn about spirituality and you come across the concept of balance. You learn about masculine and feminine energy. Well, when we look at the world around us, we're just operating from a masculine space, and the feminine has been deemed weak and unnecessary. We're living in a patriarchy, okay? So we need balance. It's not a gender war. It's not that men have it so easy and women have it so tough. It's not men versus women, but it's about energy. All of us have masculine and feminine, right? So for me, it's been so healing on my journey to learn about feminine energy and learn how to embody it. But as you embody your feminine energy, you're gonna be a rebel in this world. It's looked down upon, it's criticized. You're a rebel when you reclaim your femininity. And feminine energy is not just about how you look or how you speak or how you dress, what other people think of you, cultural standards. Femininity is about a softness and mystery. I see it from a spiritual perspective. One way you can reclaim your feminine energy is to not overwork yourself. Okay, so it's okay to rest. It's okay to just slow down and press pause. We look at nature, which I see as a feminine experience, Mother Earth, and you cannot rush a plant that's growing. You have to be patient. And these are the things that we've lost in today's society. So when we look at the mental health crisis on the planet, or society being in a state of war, countries and people being in a state of exhaustion, grief, chaos circling the world, just because people don't talk about these problems don't mean that they don't exist. But an easy way to help bring more healing into your personal life and on the planet as a society is for all of us to tap more into our feminine energy. Like, think about just your mood, which is your vibration. We're all connected collectively. It's one love, it's one consciousness, God, the universe living through all of us. So how you take care of yourself, it ripples into the entire world, and there's no change in the world until there's a change within ourselves. So one way you can be in a better mood, one way you can bring a healthier energy to yourself, take care of your mental health, and be more balanced. Simply work on opening yourself to receive. You don't constantly have to be in your masculine, doing, producing, going, building, striving. There's just no end to it. That can become unhealthy for anybody, especially a woman when she's striving to be like a man, but men themselves as well. It's not fair. And so no wonder there's so much tension. They're so upset. Like, they feel like they do so much, and are they even appreciated? Are they even rewarded? Is it enough? Well, your material gain is never gonna satisfy you spiritually, and we need more rest. We need feminine energy to resurface on the planet. Open yourself to receive. So I'm big on rest, and I talk to you guys about it all the time. It's so funny. Like, I think 3 years ago now, I created a short on rest. I saw it on the news, not that actual short, but the news headline later that day or the next day had something about it. And it's seen as preposterous to think you're worthy of something outside of hustle culture. It's praised, and that's what I'm saying. Like, the revolution will not be televised. It's a mental freedom that we can acquire when we awaken spiritually. And this means bringing so much more feminine energy onto the planet, embodying that. Don't overwork yourself. You've heard that term workhorse. And if you dig into the ancient, there's reasons that humans have been conditioned to just be like pretty much slaves on this planet. So free your mind and realize that You're not here to be a slave, you're here to be free. You don't need other people to validate your existence. You don't have to earn your way through life, meaning that the harder you work, the better of a person you are. Like, you can work towards your dreams. That's beautiful. Like, I'm a Capricorn. We're ruled by Saturn. Like, that's the big daddy. That's masculine energy. I'm all about it, right? And like the way I was raised as well. And the women in my family are successful, and I love masculine energy, being strong, fierce, ferocious, powerful, and striving forward, resilience, perseverance, pushing, and masculine energy is amazing. That's how we get shit done, right? At the same time, don't overwork yourself. Don't tire out trying to go like on a hamster wheel, because there is no end. Until you put your foot down, ladies, tap your little Prada shoe and just be like, enough is enough. And then this doesn't make you lazy. This doesn't make you incapable or anything like that. So it's about mentally freeing yourself from the matrix. Don't overwork yourself. Goddess energy. You work, there's a time to work, there's a time to rest, there's a time to play, there's a time to simply just be. And when you're learning this balance in your own life, I find it incredibly healing to incorporate more feminine energy than masculine, because we are unlearning to relearn. And for men, this is probably especially hard because there's so many expectations on you, but just simply embrace taking a nap sometimes, or your creativity, or your sexual energy. Like, use it for you. Go out into nature, connect with water. All of these things are feminine. Maybe take up cooking, try something new. Do something for fun versus just to produce something. Just do it because it's fun for you, not because it's productive, but just because it makes you feel good. And this is your feminine energy. You're allowed to be happy. You're allowed to connect to your emotions, your softness. Your body is always talking to you, right? So this is also our feminine energy, connecting to our feelings, connecting to our body. The last thing I want to share with you guys on like not overworking, connecting to your feminine energy instead, finding balance, is that the number one killer on earth is stress. And why are people stressed out? Well, they're on a hamster wheel. They're going too fast. They are trying to live up to a sick society's standards. And so it's no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. Famous quote. Like, you're not winning in life if you're exhausting yourself, if you are extinguishing your life force energy for what? For monetary gain, for status, for people to say you're doing a great job. The people who think you're doing a great job, if you're wearing yourself out, wearing yourself thin, barely holding on to your life, or hating your life because you're overworking yourself, right? So there's no praise in that. You're not better than other people. You're under an illusion. And you're going to bring so much healing and peace and softness, grace into your life when you simply stop overworking yourself. You're already enough, and this is what they don't want you to know. How to be a goddess. Open yourself to receive. Don't overgive. Don't overgive. Think about a goddess, regal energy, or if you're a man watching, in your God body. To feel your best, to feel in a healthy energy, you give and you receive. You can stop over giving. You don't see, it stems from a deep place of insecurity, from a wounded place, and it's not necessarily our fault. Society has conditioned us this way, our upbringing, and even our parents. It's generational. It wasn't their fault. It wasn't their parents. It's just sick ways that people think on earth. But we're here to break generational curses, and one way you can bring more healing and balance into your life is to stop over giving. Yes, give from the heart, but open yourself to also receive. You don't constantly have to be the giver. Let yourself be the receiver. This is your feminine energy. And when you just hear me say this, how does it make you feel? Are you open to receive compliments, gifts, help, energy, rest, right? Again, so just think of this word in your life, balance. And this is how we're going to bring more feminine energy into our life. You're worthy to receive. What you give, it's not just a one-way street. You're able to receive as well. Goddess energy, open yourself to receive. You can release perfectionism. You don't have to be perfect to receive love. You don't have to live a perfect, blameless, spotless life. Like, that's not what we're here for. We're here in a life, in a realm that has light and dark, and it's constantly changing. Life could be a wild ride. One way you can embrace your feminine energy is to realize that you're already enough as you are, and to embrace your imperfections. This can be hard to do because this world might tell you that you constantly have to be better, and so that you have to earn your way through life just as a person. Like, you have to be better than you are, and there's nothing wrong with striving to be better. That's beautiful, but you don't have to be perfect. And what is perfect anyways? You're able to receive love exactly how you are. You're worthy to receive love exactly how you are right now. Open yourself to receive. So it's kind of about pushing things away because we feel like we have to be perfect to be able to have them. And this is a lie that I want you to erase out of your life. Goddess energy is about knowing that within your imperfections, you're still worthy to receive at this very moment. So these are small mindset shifts that we can make, something to keep in mind, like not overworking yourself, not overgiving, releasing perfectionism, sinking into your softness. This is all of your divine feminine energy at that. Connection to God. God already sees you as perfect. Like, your soul is here on this beautiful, magical journey that we call life, and you're gonna fall down and then you're gonna get back up. And when things are going great, sometimes you might slide down again, fall down, bump your head, then you're gonna get back up. So life is full of ups and downs. Tell me one person who has a perfect life. It's just not gonna happen. There's no such thing. And so open yourself to receive help, grace from the universe, like learning it's okay. No one is perfect. You don't have to judge yourself so harshly. You don't have to strive so hard. Open yourself to receive. Okay, open yourself to receive love. That's a big one. Open yourself to receive it. So many of us might be chasing love or feeling like we have to earn love into our lives. Look at your own childhood. It's going to reveal so much to you. So much. You guys, one thing you can do, like, if you're on a healing journey, then you can, if you want to tap into your feminine energy and look at your relationship that you have to receiving, you have to work on it, because on these mindsets, on these things spiritually, because we've been contaminated, we've been programmed that we're not worth anything, and we've just been in toxic masculine energy most of the world. So in survival mode, right? But open yourself to receive abundance, love. Okay, so let's focus on love. If you look at your childhood, ask yourself, what do you think about love? And just write down everything that comes to your mind. Don't judge it. Just whether it's good or bad, just write down everything you think of love. And be honest. Like, this only works if you're honest with yourself. And so then when you look back on that list, take time with yourself. This healing is like you unplugging from the world and just focusing on your inner world and yourself, doing this, that you can essentially get to a lighter, higher vibration, a better mood, just light and free, feeling good authentically, and knowing how to get yourself back in that energy when you stumble or fall or something lowers your vibe, right? So when you look at what you think about love, if some things are not so great, okay, where did it come from? Who told you that? When did you experience that? Go back into that time and reframe those things that have happened. Okay, well, what lesson did you gain from it? What do you actually think is true? Can you release it? Can you forgive? Can you move forward? Can you implant a new thought into your mind and feel that into your nervous system? So it takes effort, it takes release, it takes intention, and it takes repetition. You don't have to chase love regardless of where you've come from or what you've been taught. Love is not even from a person necessarily. It's a frequency that's always available to us. Like, love is surrounding you at this very moment. Love is everywhere. Love simply is. And we can feel love at any time when we release the blocks and the barriers that we have to it. Open yourself to receive love because you're worthy of love. And that's what I'm telling you. You don't have to work so hard to get it. You don't have to give to earn it. You don't have to be perfect to have it. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to beg for it. You don't have to think like it's for everyone else, but it's not for you. Like, you're worthy of love from yourself, from God, from your family, friends, partner. Like, life should be feeling good to you. And that's what this channel is about. It's about truly healing ourselves from the inside out. And so love is a big component because it's such a high frequency, scientifically. It's going to have you feeling so good, and this is what you deserve. You have to go through pain sometimes to get to the pleasure. You have to hurt or go through uncomfortable things so that you can grow, but it's worth it because then you're going to feel so much better. And so you're open your heart to receive love. And a lot of times we could have so much scarring in regards to relationships when it comes to love, right? But that's okay. You know, nobody has it easier than someone else. The more people that you get to know on this planet, you will see that literally everybody has the wildest, craziest story. You are just such a G if you're here because your soul agreed to incarnate to have a wild experience that we call life. So I don't care how cool somebody plays it, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know their individual story. You don't know what they've been through or what they may go through in this life because it's a soul journey and you're going to be building strength. All of us have different things to learn. But one thing that really unites us is like we need love, and a lot of us feel disconnected from the love. It starts inside though. God's inside. So you got to connect to the love inside of you first. And you're going to be feeling love. And as you genuinely love yourself, you're going to recognize what real love is. And now it's easier to spot it on the outside. And you can cut ties with any relationships that are not vibrating authentically in love. Because when you learn to treat yourself right, well, that's what you're going to accept from others. And if they're mistreating you, you're just going to disconnect because it doesn't feel good to you. You know what real love is now, right? And it's not necessarily our parents or whoever's job to teach us this. Like I said, this is a chaotic, crazy world. Some of our parents are still learning those things, or, you know, and it's up to you right now. Like, that's what growing up is, and maturing, standing on your own 2 feet. And so when we talk about emotional health, your spiritual health, open your heart to connect with love. Know that you're worthy of it. Know that you can give it to yourself, and know that you're worthy of healthy relationships that really nourish your heart. Goddess energy. So this is what I wanted to share with you on Goddess energy today. Drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this. Opening yourself to receive. It's so interesting on my own journey. Like, as I started to do this inner work, so much came forth out of me that I didn't know was there. But that's the beauty of shadow work. That's the beauty of healing, to discover yourself on a deeper level. Not everyone's willing to do it. So you're such a G if you stay to the end of this video. That means you're truly interested in spiritual things, and if this is your first time here, definitely hit subscribe so you can stick around. I'm sending you so much love, power, healing into your life. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you on my next video.